You guys know actress Keira Knightley. Well, if you want to see her topless, you're no longer going to have to wait for a hacked photo dump because she actually posed topless, that's right, in Interview magazine. And she did this because she was protesting all of these photoshopped images that we see of women on these magazines.
To the picture.
And let's get to the picture.
Now, it's YouTube.
So,
wow.
We're going to show a blurred out version. So there's Keira. We've got a couple of her, and then we're going to show you the blurred out.
She is so pretty.
Version.
Very pretty, very and
when
a good actress too.
She said, "I've had my body manipulated so many different times for so many different reasons, whether it's paparazzi photographers or film posters. That shoot was just one of the ones where I said, okay, fine, I'm fine doing the topless shot as long as you don't make them any bigger or retouch."
Ironically, we just violated that by blurring it out because of YouTube.
Right.
Well, and also, as Amir pointed out in the production meeting, naturally a photo being in black and white does change it quite a bit from it being in color. So she didn't get her wish totally.
Yeah, but we should note that her figure was controversially distorted on the poster for King Arthur in 2004. They made her boobs bigger, and I guess she doesn't want her boobs.
Controversial. It's like cutting Social Security. The world was, everyone was buzzing about it.
Yeah, it was the least controversial thing that ever happened. Yeah. No, but okay, yes, people did talk about it, and then she once in 2006 posed on a cover with Tom Ford and Scarlett Johansson, except Tom Ford was clothed and Scarlett Johansson and Keira Knightley were naked, and then people were saying, well, that's unfair, and then it exposes the double standard that women are asked to take their clothes off more for Hollywood and media, etc. Now, so she makes some interesting points.
The point of the photo, too, I thought.
No, I don't think so, because Rachel McAdams backed out of it because she was uncomfortable with that paradigm. Yeah, I just said paradigm. Anyway, so I think she's doing it for attention.
I don't think so.
So let's debate it, okay? Every time somebody says like, I am making a bold point about showing my fill in the blank, tits, cock, whatever, balls. Okay. No,
the big three.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can make that point without showing it. Like, so I feel like she just wanted to get some attention and showed it. And then in her own mind, I believe she really thinks that she's making a point.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, then if you concede that point, then fine, because we don't know what's in her head. She does not need the attention. She really doesn't. She is at an A- level of stardom with the big movies coming out. She is a big star at the height of her game. However, her career handling needs to be done carefully, but that said, she's won. She's winning.
Yeah. And also saying that it doesn't matter how a woman's body is shaped is one thing. Demonstrating that you are fine with your body and you can put it out there when it hadn't previously been out there, I think is a somewhat bold move. I mean, she's beautiful. She's not taking a lot of risks with people's perception of her. But I'm also glad that she did this, because I've been saying for a long time, I think the more people whose nude photos are released, the better, because you disarm. No, really, you like, and I will someday do it myself.
That's a bold statement, John.
It's because you disarm the people who would use your body to attack you by leaking hacked photos and things like that. If everybody's nude body was available online, there wouldn't be a fappening, because we'd all know what each other looks like.
Because you would have already fap to it, so that's super ironic.
But then we get over it. Like, you can then move past it. It's only a big deal so long as it's a secret thing.
That's a deep psychological thing that he's doing there.
You're making a lot of excuses.
You can't change till you become who you are, kind of thing. We have to accept it, and then we can move forward as a nation, I guess.
There's a lot of justifications here. Okay, John, if you really believe that, okay, you sound like the Ferengi.
Okay,
you shamelessly clothe your women, so if you gotta unclothe them. Yeah, okay, then why don't you put out pictures of your balls online?
Begin
the disrobing, right? I mean, no, you don't believe that. You just want to see the naked chicks.
The reason I am not going to do that is because...
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Don't retouch that.
So the great thing is that it seems to come up, Jake, like every 2 or 3 years. There's a story where I get to do this. Like it's got to be the 5th time I've done it.
No, Ben, you're supposed to say you're doing it for a deep philosophical reason.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can I just say that I actually just became straight?
If I was to show myself naked and say that I'm making a bold point, I would be making an unfair comparison comparison between the struggle that men and women have. Men can be seen negative. Men can be seen negative, and it doesn't detract from them. But when nude photos of them come out, men use that to attack them and to belittle them. It's not the same thing. It's harder for women.
Do you remember when I took my shirt off and we were all laughing, having a good time?
This is a serious story.
Okay. No, but I am actually really enjoying John pretending to be a feminist while asking to see all women's tits.
I'm not asking to see anything. I'm saying it's not a big deal. You're more than your body. It shouldn't be used against you. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
No,
yes.
and in fact, of course, John is right. I think in general, he's right. I don't know about whether all women should do it, but if we got rid of our shame about a lot of things, it would help. Because we'd be past suffering the consequences of that shame, and sometimes the consequences are quite severe. I will say about Keira Knightley only that she, like in this press tour, she's done more than just that. She's been a rather loud and proud feminist a lot during this, so that dovetails nicely with the rest of it. And she seems smart, and bending like Beckham is delightful.
It is. It was like a million years ago. Yeah. And no, she is smart. In one of the interviews, she played chess, so it's okay.
Jake, I have to mention this because you didn't, but I found this story very titillating.
There we go. Now it's T1.
There we go. I had to do it.